In Genesis chapter 41, verse 38, you find Pharaoh asking, "Can we find anyone like this man, one in whom is the Spirit of God?" Joseph wasn't the most experienced person in Egypt, but he was wise enough to lead by seeking God's guidance. So let me ask you, how do you handle working with people who might be smarter or more experienced than you? Insecure leaders see intelligence as a threat. Strong leaders know that wisdom isn't about knowing it all. It's about using the right knowledge at the right time. In Genesis chapter 39, verse 4, it says, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. Potiphar put him in charge of his household, and he entrusted to his care everything he owned. Joseph served under Potiphar with excellence, even though he could have resisted being in that position. So what do you do when someone who was once your colleague becomes your boss? Do you resist, or do you work with excellence and earn their trust? In Genesis chapter 41, verse 40, Pharaoh tells Joseph, "You shall be in charge of my palace, and all my people are to submit to your orders. Only with respect to the throne will I be greater than you." That's a big shift, from servant to leader. So how do you handle it when you become the leader over people who once worked alongside you? Some become too authoritarian, trying to prove themselves. Others remain too casual, avoiding conflict. The real leader, like Joseph, finds the balance, leading with wisdom and humility. In Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, Joseph tells his brothers, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." This is a powerful lesson. Can you let go of the past when leadership requires it? Joseph had every right to hold a grudge, but he understood that leadership is bigger than personal feelings. Leadership isn't just about climbing the ladder. It's about how you handle people at every stage. So ask yourself, are you handling people the way Joseph did? Because real leadership is not about position. It's about influence.